Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Thank you for joining us on Southpaw's Chills to the Barstool podcast. We are live tonight, Tuesday, right before Thanksgiving. You're going to have to give it just a moment before my beautiful co-host gets back over here. Somebody just happened to come to the door as soon as we went live. It's wine delivery, so I guess we can't bitch too much because that's the thing here is you can get wine and booze delivered, which is fucking awesome. Tonight we're just going to be talking about just odd turkey and Thanksgiving facts, some trivia, traditions, funny stories, stupid jokes because we love stupid jokes. Just a real quick thing: if you're watching from a platform that you can share this, please do share this so that we can get some more notoriety. The more notoriety, the more sponsors, the more stupid shit we can do for you guys. I'm gonna kind of hold off on the drink until Kat gets back. So I gotta fill this space all by myself. So make sure that you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Give the app permission to see your username. That way we can see who's commenting. While we're waiting for Kat, put it in and comment on what you're drinking tonight or what you want to be drinking if you can't. What your plans are for Thanksgiving. We're going to be discussing that. Here she comes. The turkey to my stuffing is walking up right now. And you're going to notice a gigantic hair color change for the first time in I've ever seen her. We've been together for 18 years. First time she's a copper top redhead, which is kind of cool because now, like from behind, it's like a whole nother girl.
JD gets some strange on now.
Yeah.
I'm the turkey to your stuffing, huh?
Yep, the turkey to my stuffing.
Oh boy. So wait, what?
I don't know. It sounded good in my head, so I was like, "Fuck it,
Wow.
it's a thing now." So,
all right.
For tonight's drink, we're doing. Okay, first off, I'm gonna have to apologize. There's something that blew in with this cold front that is just killing my throat and my lungs. So I'm gonna have to cough every now and again. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Sorry.
Rude.
So tonight we are going to be doing the comfort zone. It's also known as grandma's cough syrup. Basically, it's just tea, whiskey, lemon zest, some fresh grated cinnamon, and
holy ginger,
honey.
Greg says.
And honey, that's what it was. So we're gonna serve it in your regular teacup or coffee cup.
Mine says, "Talk nerdy to me," because it's cute.
Mine was made by a friend of ours. It's got our logo right there. It says, "This is probably not coffee." And then as you drink on the bottom, it has that.
Cute. Thank you, Shelby. We love it.
So we're going to be using Buffalo Trace whiskey. We're not paid by them. This was actually a birthday present from one of my coworkers. Thank you, Dustin. It's some really good shit. It's kind of...
It better be. There's a lot of hype to it. Did you notice that?
Oh, it's worth the hype.
Is it though?
So you're going to do 1.5 ounces of whiskey. Some people do this with vodka or rum. It's kind of one of those drinks that's to your taste. We're just doing whiskey just so it's simple.
Awesome.
Plus, whiskey just mixes really good with coffees and teas.
Yeah, I agree. Tea and honey, it definitely screams whiskey.
So the reason you're putting your liquor in first versus is it actually mixes it up as you're steeping.
I'm gonna steep my tea in my whiskey.
So the next thing, obviously, gonna do your hot water. We preheated because we're not gonna wait for us to boil water on the air.
What? It makes the cute little whistle.
Yeah, it goes.
I have a kettle now. I'm so excited. JD bought it for the show. JD bought it for y'all. I get to reap the benefits of it because I love hot tea. So pretty stoked about that.
Believe it or not, when you go and you buy honeys from the store, you actually want, if you can find it, get the honey with the comb in it. It's a little bit naturally sweeter. Also, it's not pumped full of a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, so it's like real honey. It actually came from a hive.
Because there's things that'll say 100% real honey or whatever, and it's just synthetic crap.
You're gonna clove. They put clove in there to make it. I don't know. It's weird.
You're gonna put about 1/2 teaspoon. Again, this is gonna be something that's to flavor.
And if you have problems with your allergies, get local honey. It's supposed to help. As you can tell, I'm a little hoarse today. So lots of changes for me. My voice has changed. My hair has changed. What else can I change?
There we go. I need you to move your cup a little bit over here so I can.
You got long arms. You got it.
But do I?
Probably not.
But do I?
Mine's way because you hadn't even put your tea in yet. I was like, man, mine's way darker than yours.
So she's using a Lady Grey.
I am. It
I'm
has
using
orange.
an Earl Grey.
The Lady Grey has an orange and lemon peel in it in the tea itself. And I thought that would go really well since he's adding lemon to our tea, which will hopefully help my hoarse throat also. I thought it would go really well.
So next thing you're going to do is you're going to get some cinnamon bark. You don't want to get the pre-ground up shit that comes in a bottle. Get your cinnamon bark. Actually, grate some in there. You don't need a lot. Just a little bit, just enough to give it some flavor.
Tell me when.
Okay, I need your cup over here.
Have you ever gone to Olive Garden and they're like, all right, I'm going to add some cheese. Tell me when.
And they always stare at you like intently.
Any moment now. And you're like, I'll tell you when. You got another cheese block back there? You might need it.
So you're going to do an orange twist, or a lemon twist on this. So you're going to just take your, like a potato peeler and get a little bit of the rind. And there's a specific trick to doing this to where it's not just for looks and shit. But
Mark said, thought that's what you called JD, little horse. Maybe that's why I am hoarse, Mark. Did you ever think about that? Too many mouth hugs so I could buy some Zaya, and there you go. That's what happens.
So back on track with your lemon twist, you actually want to make sure you twist it in or right above your drink because it's gonna release some of that
the quacking.
Yeah, we the quacking.
Well, we says the quacking.
But there's gonna be like a little microscopic, and then
ooh.
Hey.
I'm steeping yours.
But there is a purpose for swirling it around the rim of your cup because it does release certain scents that actually make it taste better. It's weird how the science works.
How does the science work?
I just told you. And then, if wanted, you just garnish it with lemon just to make it look pretty.
Fancy.
So again, Brent says, yes, mouth hugs, all caps.
Brent, you don't get one? I mean, not from me.
So again, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Give them permission to see your name so we can see your name. If all I see on the screen is Facebook user, we're going to give you a fucked up name. And today's name is Fromunda Cheese.
Fromunda.
We're going to call you Fromunda. If we don't see
we're going to call you the Thunder Fromunda.
Thunder Fromunda. So let's go ahead and move forward with our sponsors so we can get into this, our first ever Thanksgiving special.
First annual.
Yeah, it's our first annual because hopefully we're doing this next year too.
You know what yesterday was? Our first annual. I don't know. You can do first annual every day.
I know, but this is a special.
Oh, it's a special.
It alludes to the fact that we're going to have longevity and whatever.
Oh, right.
All right, to the sponsors. So our first sponsor, as always, is 5x5 Brewing Company, battle-born in Texas-made veteran brewing company based in Mission, Texas, co-founded by Army vet George Rice. With beers like the 40mm Stout, Brunette Bombshell, and Fubar, it's no surprise this brewery is taking over the Texas markets from the valley to the coastal bend. Ask your local bar, restaurant, or grocer to start carrying 5x5 Brewing Company today. You can find them at 5x5brewing.com, facebook.com/5x5brewing. You can call them directly at 956-445-5421 or email them at info@5x5brewing.com. We drank it long before they were one of our sponsors. That's the reason we approached them to be a sponsor.
And it's our reason.
So it's our reason.
Yeah, they have a redhead beer, don't they? Because Burnett's out and red is in. So if y'all don't have a redheaded beer, then y'all need to get one because I changed my hair color like I changed my chonies, and y'all need to step it up. Just saying. I think they do.
Maybe they'll have like a copper cooler or something.
I think they do. I think they have a redhead.
I don't know.
They have a Spitfire.
Sponsors.
All right.
Got to move ahead here.
Next is the Legion of Loan Officers, founded by Air Force Security Forces veteran Nick Carpenter. The Legion of Loan Officers, America's mastermind for smart mortgage professionals, where you learn to attract 10 realtors you love working with. Get your free copy of Nick's book, The Loan Officer Strategy Guide at loanofficerstrategyguide.com. Just pay a small shipping and handling fee, and his wife will send it out to you. Or you can go to facebook.com/Legion of Loan Officers / my voice is going. Is that
part of that?
That is not part of the sponsors. This is just me talking. Did you already try your hot toddy-ish?
No, it's too hot.
Oh, I'm gonna try it.
So next one is Omog Construction, founded by Marine vet Seth Knox and his buddy Matt Anders. They are general contractors servicing the greater Houston, Texas area with a focus on concrete. No job too big or too small, from residential and commercial to industrial foundations and pads. OMOG Construction has you covered. You can find them at omogco.com, facebook.com/omogco, or Instagram omogco. That's Omaco, which stands for One Mexican, One Wedo. Wedo is Spanish slang for white dude.
Everyone knows now. All right. Next, Veteran Talk Show with Ryan Smeltz.
He's a standard wiper.
There you go. I didn't even say it that time. He did.
Yep. You know you are, Ryan.
A soldier, an airman, and a Marine walk into a room, and Veteran Talk Show is the punchline. Veteran Talk Show is more about the veterans on the show than the ones who watch it. An unorthodox version of therapy. They talk about things with each other they've never told anyone else, at least until now. Working to support sexual harassment victims, assault prevention, and stopping veteran suicide. They maintain a resource page on their website, including Richard Kaufman's book, A Hero's Journey. Come watch the organized chaos at www.veterantalkshow.com or facebook.com/Veteran Talk Show.
All right, you're 1 for 2.
What are you?
I'm 1 for 2 right now.
Aw.
So our last sponsor for the night is Pirates Coast Realty Group with Wendy Johnson. If you're buying, selling, or leasing in the Texas Coastal Bend, give Wendy the Pirate Girl a call, and she will find your treasure. Whether you're looking for your dream home on the beach or a buccaneer to buy your empty crow's nest, Pirates Coast Realty Group gets you the gold. You can find them at facebook.com/thatpirategirl. Email thatpirategirl247@gmail.com, or you can call her directly at 361-205-2048. And that is our sponsors. So welcome once again to our first annual ever Thanksgiving specials. Thanksgiving's in a couple days. Just real quick, if you are going to be traveling, it's going to be busy, so please be careful on the roads.
Please.
Train stations, bus stations, airports, marinas, I don't know.
At home.
On skateboards.
Careful.
Scooters,
Remember, if your
hoverboards.
wife was cooking, just stay the fuck out of her way and keep the house clean. That's your one job. Period. The end.
So we're going to be discussing.
We have one fly in here, and I'm like this close to losing my shit with him. This close.
It's always just one.
It is. I don't understand it.
I was at the gym the other day, and there was one gnat.
Oh,
one
and of
gnat.
course he's up your ass.
And he's like all right here the whole time.
If he lands on your head again, I'm whacking him.
No.
I literally have a fly sweater, and I will get him.
No. I mean, not on my head. That'd be bad. So tonight we're going to be talking Thanksgiving trivial facts, some historical facts.
You had lemon peel on your nose. You're
I'm okay with
welcome. It looked like a bogey.
Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking trivial facts.
Don't be rude.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get the show going.
I was trying to be nice. Rude.
I appreciate it.
Rude.
But they need to move forward. We're going to be talking traditions. We're going to be talking funny stories. I think Kat has a couple of jokes lined up for us.
Yeah. Knock, knock. Who's there? Suck it, JD. I was trying to be helpful.
So the first Thanksgiving, here's your first trivial fact, was in 1621 in Plymouth with the Pilgrims. It's not it's not the Thanksgiving that you see on the postcards where they got the big fucking wicker thing and turkey and everything like that.
The cornucopia.
Yeah,
that's
the
what
cornucopia.
that big wicker thing is.
Yeah,
it's a
thank
cornucopia.
You. But it was actually a 3-day party. It wasn't just a one afternoon watching the Cowboys lose. It was a 3-day party. Didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that it was a 3-day party. No, but
I mean, it wasn't really a party. I mean, it was Puritans. So, I mean,
party-ish.
Yeah.
They were probably banging Native Americans, so it's kind of rude. I mean, there's a lot of rude things they did, but I'm just saying.
Hey, they were flawless peoples.
Yeah, the Puritans weren't that pure.
They were
just
pure.
saying. Just saying. They weren't that pure. Hashtag they weren't that pure.
Man, this is fucking tasty.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the perfect like cold weather, and we had a cold front come through.
I think it's the perfect alcoholic beverage if you're battling a head cold, which we kind of are. You know, I don't know. Everybody else have like problems with their allergies and stuff because of whatever's blowing through. Because I'm telling you, I'm like 1 minute I'm fine, the next minute I can't talk, and I'm living on like loratadine, Benadryl, and prayer right now. Is this just me? No, yeah, just me. Okay, good to know.
So traditions.
Seriously, you're not even gonna answer? That's
I don't know. I'm out of it,
you have
man.
no
I'm
allergies right now.
Oh yeah, my
Well,
allergies.
that's what I was
already
asking.
addressed it. I
Yes.
addressed it already. So
Ah, we're just
I'm out of it, man. I'm
we're
really
not
struggling
compatible
tonight.
today.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But the first tradition that I can remember for Thanksgiving, and I think a lot of families are gonna have this, is the adult table versus children's table. And I think that it's one of those grass is always greener things, because when you're a child,
Mm.
you cannot wait to get to the adult table. A few years at the adult table, and you're like, I really miss the children's table.
I'll let you know when I get to the adult table. And JD's family, if you're taller than his Aunt Paula, you can go to the adult table. I am 2 inches shorter than her, and now they've made me the standard.
Yeah, you're the
Now
standard
that
for
the
being an
next
adult.
generation has come up and they're all, our nieces and nephews are becoming an adult. Now it's if you're taller than Aunt Kat, you can be at the adult table. So I don't even know what the adult table smells like, but I hear it's really nice.
It smells like shame, disappointment,
and drunken uncles.
and,
No, I mean this year we're actually we're starting our own Thanksgiving tradition, and we're actually going to be hosting
Yeah,
Thanksgiving at our house this year. So, and I'm cooking everything besides the baking, and his aunt is going to be making her yeast rolls. But everything else
I love me some yeast rolls.
is all me all the time. So I'm pretty excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice not to have to pack up a ton of fucking people to leave the house to come back.
Dennis is making recommendations for my throat, and I appreciate it. He said white vinegar and salt. That works if I have a sore throat. My throat isn't actually sore, believe it or not. For how sore a horse it's been getting, it's actually not tender or sore.
Mine is just like,
so it's really weird.
you got that stupid itchy feeling that just makes you want to cough, and you feel like if you coughed, you can get rid of it.
At this what I have is the aftermath of the cough. So I had this little kind of residual cough for the past I don't know, 6 days or whatever. And this is the aftermath. That, and I yelled at the kids the other night because I was tired. I'll be honest. I probably tore up my own throat yelling at our darn kids. So
Mark says that one of his traditions is poppers on the grill.
Love it.
Mark, I hope you're going to be here on Thursday.
He is, and he's making the poppers. Where were you? Yes, we've already had this conversation.
Man, I've gotten no sleep in the last 2 weeks, and I'm just brain dead. So I've forgotten so many things.
Yes,
but
Mark
yes,
will be
poppers
here
on the grill.
Thursday.
And for those of you that don't know what a popper is, which this day now I think everybody should, it's basically a jalapeno stuffed with cheese, shrimp, and wrapped with bacon, and you throw it on the grill, and it's fucking amazing.
It is. It's amazing.
Oh, speaking of grills, there is this debate at work. Because at the steel mill, we have a bunch of Northerners that moved down to help build it, and then you have the local hires.
All right.
There is a debate on what the difference between barbecue and grilling is.
The sauce.
Thank you.
I would say grilling, you season it, and barbecue requires a sauce. That's how I would differentiate between the two.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. Barbecue is going to be a wet.
Exactly.
Seasoning.
Like a wet. I agree. Like a wet rub as opposed to a dry rub.
Even if it's not barbecue sauce, you have
I just think any kind of
you have
rub,
some kind of a
sauce,
marinade prior.
Yeah. Or even a rubbed meat, that could be a barbecue. But I'm just saying, usually grilling is I'm throwing raw meat on there and I'm seasoning as I go. And then a barbecue is a process. You're soaking it, you're rubbing it. I think it's a process more so than it is just grilling. Grilling's a last minute spur of the moment. Hey, burn up the grill.
See, Aaron says, let's see, smoked meat versus grilled meat. And also, smoked meat is a slower process. Yeah, low and slow is the way to go with it. Of course,
absolutely. So that's
would
part of the
brisket,
barbecue process. The smoked meats would be.
So would smoked meats fall under barbecue or grilling?
Barbecue.
Yeah, I think it would fall under barbecuing.
Like
However,
I said,
there's
it's a
sub,
process. Grilling is like last minute crap.
like a brisket is barbecue, but it's smoked barbecue.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
But there's one guy, it went as far as to defining it as a barbecue pit, and he Googled it to argue with us, is actually a hole in the ground that you cook in.
I mean, you can.
The
That
pit,
is a process, but that is not the
but a
process.
barbecue pit and everything else is a grill.
I don't know if I agree with that. But
I disagree. I don't give a
so
shit what Google
we
said.
actually had a debate at work today, but it wasn't about barbecue versus grilling. It was so I was asked by a coworker what I make on Thanksgiving as far as meats go. If I make turkey, ham, both, whatever. And I said I make both. I make the ham and I make the turkey. And she goes, "Well, that's just dumb. Because ham is more like a Christian thing, and it should be on Christian holidays like Easter and Christmas. And that making it on Thanksgiving, then making it on Christmas is like there's no point." And I said, "Well, we don't make ham on Christmas." So to me, I was like, we only make the ham like twice a year, really, and that's usually Easter and Thanksgiving. So to me, I was like, I don't see what the like. She was trying to debate the fact that ham was not a Thanksgiving thing.
Ham is a Thanksgiving.
I think it is too. What do y'all think? Do y'all think ham is a staple now of Thanksgiving? Because I think it is. I think ham and turkey both work very well for Thanksgiving.
And while we're on foods, I want to bring up the
That's just-
second trivial fact about the first Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I already told you the answers to this, but I want y'all to put in the comments what you think was served. And I don't want you Googling it and looking it up, but what do you think they served at the first Thanksgiving? Think about that. It's 1621 the year.
Okay, where?
And it's in Plymouth, which is New England area,
Yes.
the northeastern seaboard.
I would say fish.
You would say fish?
I think fish, yeah, just because of the location and they came off a boat, so I just assumed that like fish was a part of it. I don't know if I don't know. And that's just a guess, like a stab at the dark guess.
So I would think that's a very valid guess. I'm not gonna say what the answers are until we give people a chance to put in what they think it is.
Are you talking about like meat wise or like side dish wise or both? Like, I mean, because
do you think they had tamales?
No, I don't think they made yeast rolls either, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, those sons of bitches.
I think that corn and I think fish. I don't know about turkey, maybe. But like turkey, you want to go to because that's the tradition now is turkey. So like, you think, but I don't know. I definitely go fish and corn and like, yeah, that.
All right, so we're giving people a second to put in what they think it was. Plus, we have a little bit of delay from the time somebody comments to the time that we see it.
Yes.
I saw something the other day about turkey, and there's a turkey farmer. Did you know that like 5 years ago that the turkey that we are familiar with and eat was on the verge of being endangered?
What?
Yeah, because the farms that were doing it were slowly dying off, being sold off and turned into something else.
No, I didn't know that.
It got to the point to where there was only 10 breeding couples of the turkey that we get at.
So they're all from those couples?
And then, well, now they've
I know, but they all are from those couples then, right?
Yeah,
Unless they got wild turkeys somewhere and then like shoved them in there. Oh my God, it's like the Adam and Eve of turkeys. Like,
yeah. So there was one in particular, this one turkey farmer that has pretty much brought them back from the verge of endangerment.
Dang, they took it back to like
and he's
Noah and the Ark. There's one turkey.
Yeah. Pretty much. So let's see some of the answers we got as far as what people think that they had during the first Thanksgiving.
I like Dennis's.
Corn, sweet taters, turkey, squash, venison, pigeon, squirrel.
I like the venison thing. I think that's legitimate. Pigeon, squirrel.
Mark says real potatoes didn't exist in America until later, which I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Actually, what the main meats that were ate were,
come on, fish,
lobster, seal, and swan.
What?
And it was
seal, like clubbing seals.
Yeah, like clubbing seals. Yeah, like not the singer "Kiss from the Rose," but
Oh,
Like,
well.
yeah, like seals.
That's lobster.
Lobster.
Okay,
I would totally
so
be down with
I
lobster
knew
for
that was
Thanksgiving.
coming. I was like,
I will
JD
eat
is
the
like a
shit out of
huge
lobster.
ass lobster dude. Narwhals. Art said narwhals. Art.
Aren't narwhals the things
Narwhals?
that pirates would fuck?
I don't think that they have that in like New England. I don't think they have narwhals. I think those are more Arctic. Like, yeah. But a good for you, man. Yeah.
But I didn't even know.
Seals. Like, does anyone even eat swan now?
That's what I was saying. I didn't even know that swan was like
Edible?
yeah, like a game
Yeah.
fowl that you would eat.
I don't know. I mean, duck would have been like more like the direction I would have gone, like Dennis. Like, yeah, that I
ducks
totally
seem-
get. Pigeons, okay.
I would have thought
we're
like
desperate.
wild boar, wild hog, deer, venison.
Deer makes sense. Deer makes sense because like that's what I assume that like the Indians were eating and that they supplied most of the food. So like if they supplied most of the food, then yeah, I'd totally say like venison and even the squirrel makes sense. But like, and then whatever the Plymouth people brought, I assumed would have been fish.
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
and
so-
yeah, fish was a huge staple in people's diets back in the day. Like deer and other large game like that,
yeah.
like what you see in the movies, it wasn't as abundantly used because
Huh.
it had to be something, unless you're in a big community, that you ate it immediately because there was no way to keep it until the last 2 centuries.
Well, but if that many people are eating,
So like if it was, you and I and the kids living on a homestead in the middle of nowhere, we wouldn't hunt deer or hog all the time.
not all the time, but I mean, definitely I could see us.
But it would be
Paul-
more fish. It would be more
Look,
vegetables.
Look, you've had to feed Daniel. We could kill a cow a day and that kid would eat it. Like,
Oh yeah, our 13-year-old, he
are you gonna
out-eats
finish
me.
that? I took one bite, and he literally was like, "You gonna finish that?" Yeah, I was planning on it. Like, yeah, I know. Mark is like, in America, what seal? they have like, I guess
There's
they have
lots of seals on the
I don't
western.
know.
I knew that they
They
were
have
on the western
seals?
seaboard,
I mean,
like
sea
Northern
lions,
California,
sea lions.
Central California
Okay.
coast and up. I knew
Okay.
that they had it. I didn't know that.
Seals?
Yeah, I didn't
It's
know that
crazy.
they had it on the eastern seaboard. That's
And we're
news
like,
to me.
swans more prevalent back then. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I've seen a swan in my entire freaking life.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
they
that
ate
caught me
them
off
all.
guard.
Maybe that's why there's not that many swans. Maybe these bastards ate them all.
So
Maybe they're freaking delicious.
give us one of your Thanksgiving jokes.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Did you hear about the X-rated turkey? Have you heard about the X-rated turkey?
No.
He has very little dressing.
I was thinking it goggled some cock.
No, gross. No. He has very little dressing. I thought that was funny.
So stupid. It's awesome.
I thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm gonna say that on a show full of adults.
Okay, so if there is, and I want everybody that's watching to comment on this too. If there is one food that is traditionally served at Thanksgiving, whether it's your tradition or your family's tradition or just traditional as far as what everybody assumes is on the table,
Yes.
that you can get rid of for eternity.
Yeah.
What would you get rid of? Because everybody has their favorites. That's always asked. But what one thing would you get rid of?
I'll tell you mine.
What?
I like savory sweet potatoes. I do. Bake them, fry them, love them. I don't like the sweet potatoes like with the marshmallows on top. I don't like that.
That's why we're married, because that's my answer too.
Really?
Oh, I can't stand fucking candied yams.
And I can deal with a lot. Like you hand me some squash casserole, I'm down.
Nope.
But like, no, that's where I draw the line. But I love savory sweet potatoes. I just don't like sweet potatoes. So that's my go-to that gets booted off the table permanently. What about y'all?
Dennis says that he would get rid of green beans and mushroom soup sauce.
Oh, you mean green bean casserole? Is that what you mean? Because those go together for green bean casserole, and green bean casserole is in my top 3 things for Thanksgiving. Love it. I will gobble that crap up.
I'm probably gonna have a hit put on me after saying this, but I would get rid of the pie.
Ooh.
I don't eat pie, and it just takes up a lot of space when you can eat something else instead.
That's pretty bold, dude.
That is.
That is very bold. That's a bold statement. Canned yams are great.
No, candied.
Oh, sorry.
Candied yams are great.
I'm gonna make some people mad. Are y'all ready?
Let's see. Hold on.
I didn't know beets went on a Thanksgiving table.
Yeah,
My
Aaron
dad
says
loves
regular
beets.
green bean casserole, regular candied anything, potatoes and carrots she would get rid of.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go to Arts. Arts said beets. Fuck that. My dad loves beets, but I've never seen beets on a Thanksgiving table. Like we had it like on the appetizer tray, maybe. So yeah, I get it. Yeah. But no, I'm okay with some beets now as an adult, but as a kid, I thought they were disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not a beets fan. I've tried it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been years, and you know how like your tastes change with age.
No beets, Mark says.
Like up until I'm 42, and up until probably 3 years ago, maybe even if that long ago,
yeah,
I hated asparagus. I didn't care how it was prepped. I didn't give a shit how it was prepped. It always just tasted horrible to me. But I like to try things every couple of years just to see if and then I tried. We were at Cas 21, and
that's how I discovered that I don't mind beets anymore.
and yeah, and now I like asparagus.
All right, I'm about to piss some people off. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
I prefer canned cranberry sauce than homemade cranberry sauce. Maybe I haven't had the right kind of homemade cranberry sauce.
I'm with you on that.
But the cranberry sauce I've had that's homemade, I was like, I like the jellied one in a can.
Yeah, it's
better.
Cranberry Jello in a can.
Yeah, it's
well, and you got to get like a big fucking fork full of it,
yeah,
and then you suck it through your teeth like.
I ordered 1 can for Thanksgiving because I was like, I don't know how many people are going to eat this, but I know I'm going to have a sliver because that's what you do. You cut it into slivers.
And you can cut it with anything. You don't even need utensils. Like,
I'll cut your head out with a spoon. Uh-oh. What's gross, Aaron? Are you talking about the cranberry sauce? I like the cranberry. Like I said, I was going to piss some people off because some people are like hardcore homemade cranberry sauce or no cranberry sauce at all.
So what was
what's that?
You get your family together.
Yes.
And play or what would y'all do? Like, would y'all play games? Would y'all watch TV? Were y'all what?
We always watch. So I wanted to bring this up. I know that a big tradition on Thanksgiving, and we were absolutely a part of that, was the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh,
we always start our Thanksgiving watching the Macy's Day Parade. That was my mom's favorite part as a kid, and she passed that on to us. And I worked a majority of the Thanksgiving since my children were born. So this Thanksgiving, you better believe I'm going to have it on and pass on that tradition. But my mom used to watch Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I forgot all about, and I remember.
Yeah, but besides
and you wanted to see which new floats came around,
and then Santa's at the end. So, but that was our biggest tradition, was the Macy's Day Parade and watching that. And I remember that as a kid and enjoying that so much. But besides that, I mean, as the years have progressed, we've always just sat around and drank and talked, and we played board games. Like, we're big board game people. Like, not even like football, here and there, but it was never a focus. I know a lot of people focus on watching the football game on Thanksgiving. We weren't that family, but we were definitely the Macy's Day Parade family. What about you?
Well, up until this year, my aunt had always hosted Thanksgiving. That was kind of our tradition.
Yes.
And we're just taking over.
Yes.
It's time for us to make our own traditions and then start hosting stuff. But my Uncle Woody was a gigantic Cowboys fan. So of course, part of our tradition was all, falling asleep during the Cowboys game, food coma. Yeah, but we'd go to her house. And generally, we'd weather permitting, we would go outside. We'd throw horseshoes. She lived out the country, so we'd throw horseshoes, hang around, bullshit, catch up, and eat, and then the Cowboys game. And I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and now I'm not even a football fan, but it's a whole different discussion. But yeah, the parades, man, I completely forgot. I am so glad you brought that up.
And my parents are actually on here, and they said that now it's hard to find the parade without the Broadway show singing and dancing. That is true, because everyone who's broadcasting it, they keep cutting away and not showing the parade. They're showing all these other like shows, these side shows, these the Broadway singers, the professional singers who are doing their thing, and they aren't showing the whole parade anymore. They're cutting away, which I completely agree. I think it loses some of that luster because you're like, I just want to see the floats. I want to see the actual parade. And they keep cutting away to these, these little shows or whatever. So I get that. Yeah, I get that. It's changed. And part of, like I said, part of our tradition, part of the fun that my family and I have, regardless if it's Thanksgiving or not, is board games. Monopoly is
forbidden in my
it's
house.
not allowed. Not in our house, just in general, in our family. Like I remember going to my parents' house in Oregon for the holidays, and it was the Lord of the Rings edition of Monopoly where you can move the ring around, and it was supposed to cut the game, so it wasn't so long and drawn out. And my dad, who's watching, whipped out the rule book in between, and he's reading the rules, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad." No one went to the hospital. No one left. But I did read this article where this girl was talking about her family playing Monopoly on Thanksgiving. And someone literally overturned the table, left, and never came to Thanksgiving again. And I was like, if that's going to happen to anyone's family, it's going to be mine. And it's probably going to be me who overturns the table and leaves. So probably going to be me.
Oh my God. Erin just commented that Monopoly is banned in her house too. Would love to see a challenge against Chris. Let's see. Dennis says one of his traditions is a football game, and you forgot the massive fight at the table. It happens, yeah.
Exactly.
Actually,
we haven't had a
we generally
really?
don't, but
yeah, our families don't. I don't think. I mean, we've definitely had like moments, but
so I'm gonna share
I'm not
another.
going to get into them because it calls out a specific relative, and I'm not going to go there. But everyone knows there's that one relative. Everybody has that mother freaking one relative.
I'm gonna share another Thanksgiving fact here, and
Awesome.
I'm gonna read it verbatim just because this blew my mind.
Wait a minute, I have a fact also after your fact.
And since I'm reading it verbatim, I'm gonna go ahead and give credit where credit's due. This is an article from goodhousekeeping.com. But the woman behind Mary Had a Little Lamb is also responsible for Thanksgiving's recognition as a holiday.
What?
Writer and editor Sarah Hale convinced President Abraham Lincoln to officially declare Thanksgiving a national holiday after 3 decades of persistent lobbying. The author also founded the American Ladies magazine, which promoted women's issues long before suffrage. She wrote countless articles and letters advocating for Thanksgiving to help unify the northern and southern states amid gathering divisions. Hale kept at it even after the Civil War broke out, and Lincoln actually wrote the proclamation just a week after her last letter in 1863, earning her the name Mother of Thanksgiving.
Interesting. Well, she's all about like women's suffrage and stuff. She needs to talk to my uterus right now. It's like really bad.
Not suffering.
I know, it's just funny. I'm sorry. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm fine. It's you're gonna survive, I promise. Anyway, so did you know there is a Butterball Hotline where you can call this 800 number and they will answer any questions you have in regards to turkey? How long to defrost it? How long to cook it? How to make stuffing? Everything. There is a legitimate Butterball Hotline, and I even have the number written down because I was like, this is not a thing. It is a thing. Butterball has a hotline. So in case you need it, here it is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1-800.
1-800.
Got it? Okay. 323 4848.
4848.
Yep. Butterball Hotline. So if you have any questions, if you think you burned the turkey, you think you cooked it too long, I wrote an article where a girl called it because she made her turkey 3 hours too early. It was done 3 hours before everyone was showing up. So she called them to get advice on how to keep her turkey moist until everyone got there.
Don't say that word. Moist.
She kept her turkey nice and moist.
So, what I want everybody that's watching to comment as well, but what dish, whether it be a main dish, side dish, or dessert, was served at your Thanksgivings that generally wasn't served anywhere else? Like it's just y'all's tradition.
Oh, like that other people don't serve?
Yeah.
My
Or even
my
regionally.
grandmother made a Waldorf salad. She also made this it's another kind of salad that had raisins and like shredded carrots in it. My parents are on here, so maybe they know the answer to it because I don't think that's the Waldorf salad. I think the Waldorf salad is the one where it's like the Cool Whip and the marshmallows. It's like green. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And then there was this other one that was a pink salad. It was like Cool Whip and cherries and everything. So there was a bunch of different salads that my grandmother made that weren't salads, but they were salads. They were like dessert salads. But the carrot one with the raisins, I loved it. And I've never seen anyone else make it ever. Like even the cherry and Cool Whip salad and stuff. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've even seen the green one, but I've never seen the shredded carrot salad because it was like sweet. It had like raisins in it. It was good.
I think
What about you?
we discussed it a little bit earlier. Is the poppers. We have poppers.
Yeah, but you have poppers at barbecues and stuff.
No, but we have that's like one of our Thanksgiving things. Every
Oh.
Thanksgiving we have poppers.
Oh.
But regionally something that we do that not everybody else does is tamales.
All right. Well, no,
But
tamales.
that's a regional thing though.
I don't think that's a Thanksgiving thing though.
It is.
I think tamales are a Christmas thing. I've seen tamales really big on Christmas.
I think Thanksgiving is like the opening day of tamale season.
Is there tamale season?
I mean, for the big gusto, yeah.
Are they like, you can only hunt tamales within this time? Do you
Did
have
you tag your tamale?
Yeah. Do you have your tamale tags? Make sure you have your tamale tags.
So Mark says marshmallow salad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I said, some of the salads that my grandma made had marshmallows. So I don't know what they're called, but they were good. They were very, very good.
And then Mark also says he agrees tamales are Texas Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
And you do not buy tamales from the store. If you're gonna get tamales, you find some like
Rosie's or whatever.
You find an old Mexican woman. And I'm not saying this to be racist. This is the way to find it. A Mexican woman that stands about 5 foot tall in a 1992 Astro van, and she's serving them wrapped in foil out of like a 30-year-old igloo ice chest.
She's probably in a parking lot somewhere right now, waiting for you to buy her tamales.
They are cheap.
Awesome.
They are amazing.
So, Erin, we definitely do green bean casserole, but we love it so much we do it year round. So she says green bean casserole, 3 cans, drained green beans, cream of mushroom, mixed with 8 ounces of cream cheese. See, I don't put cream cheese in mine. Maybe I should. Sliced Velveeta cheese over entire dish and then top with crushed Ritz crackers. So that is definitely.
Hey, you need to snap a picture of that and try that one.
Rude. You don't like mine?
I like yours, but it just sounds interesting.
Don't be rude. And then she says that we do tamales for Christmas. Exactly. I think tamales are a Christmas thing. Of course, my family makes lasagna on Christmas. That's our tradition.
Yeah, I'd never ever seen that until. Which I don't mind. I like lasagna, so I'm totally okay with that. Oh,
here it is. My grandparents said, or my parents said, the Jell-O salad has Cool Whip and marshmallows. Waldorf has apples, raisins, and specific sauces. So there you go. And then Erin said, I guess she thinks hers is better. Maybe I will try it. I'm just saying, it's like, I like mine.
I like yours too, but you're just trying different things.
Roast squash, Dennis said, and I love squash, period. So I'm all about that. So this year, I'm actually going to try a new recipe, and it is called cabbage au gratin. It's like making potatoes au gratin, but it's where you use cabbage instead. So we like cabbage in specific meals, in specific ways, not like every way. And we love potatoes au gratin, but the problem is I'm already making mashed potatoes. I didn't want it to be like all these mother freaking starches and all these damn potatoes. So I thought
I would be okay with all the starches.
Or you can just like, suck it up and try the cabbage au gratin.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you are.
Don't fucking tell me what to do, wench.
I just did. Ho.
Calm yo titties. See, that's how a good marriage works right there.
You want another Thanksgiving joke?
Yeah, let's hear another Thanksgiving joke.
Okay, this is more like an anecdote joke. So this lady has a bunch of kids. She has all her family coming over for Thanksgiving. So she goes to the store looking at turkeys, and none of them are big enough to feed her family. So she asked the guy who works there, do these turkeys get any bigger? And he goes, no, they're dead. And I was like, that's so funny.
I was actually told a story during it was a safety meeting at one of the jobs I had a while back, and it was one of those stories where it's used to illustrate, a specific point. What do they call it? A parable or whatever. Okay, thanks for looking at me, stupid.
Proverb? A proverb.
No, not a proverb.
Well, then fuck yourself. I don't
regardless,
know.
so basically, it was this girl is making turkey, and she cuts the drumsticks off and puts them inside, and cuts the front off and puts them inside and bakes it. And she's doing this, and her mom asks, "Well, why did you do that?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, that's what you did growing up, and that's why that's how I thought it was supposed to be done." And the mom's like, "No, no, no, that was we had to do that because our oven was too small."
Oh, that's so cute.
And the whole point illustrated was that there's so many times, and this is so many factions of life, is you do something because you think it's the way, but you have no reason why it's done that way.
Yeah.
It was just the way you were told or shown or whatever. And it's like, most of the times it's not the right way.
Oh, yeah. And you don't know why you're doing it. It's just tradition. So Dennis asked if it's with cooked cabbage or raw cabbage. So technically there's two ways to make it. One way, you slice up raw cabbage and put it in there, and you have to bake it for like over an hour. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, something crazy, a long flipping time. Well, I found another recipe where you actually boil the cabbage first and dry it off. And then when it bakes, that's when it like all but sautés in there, and it makes the same effect and does the same effect, but you have to cook it for a fraction of the time. So it winds up turning an almost 2-hour meal into like a 30, 45 minute, process. So I'm going to do it that way because it's quicker. And because I have a lot to do, so I can actually boil the cabbage the day before and have it drying out, and then make it the day of Thanksgiving and save myself some prep time the day of. So that's what I'm going to do. Boom. Because he asked.
I'm pretty amped to try it.
I'm excited. It looks really good. And actually, I'm kind of, me, I'm taking like 2 different recipes and I'm combining them and making my own stupid shit. Yay!
So there's the stereotype that Thanksgiving always ends with, or at least has some kind of awkward family moments.
Yeah.
I have been racking my brain all day, and as dysfunctional as my family is, because we are all fucking mental, I cannot remember a single negative Thanksgiving experience at all.
I don't either. I mean, not growing up, especially. Like, it was, my grandparents were there most of the year. They traveled, so I got to see my grandparents, which was amazing. And no,
we never had anybody get
we didn't
drunk
really,
to the point that it was just.
I mean, don't get me wrong, my grandma would make filthy jokes and stuff.
Oh yeah. Tell them the joke that your grandma told me the first time I met her.
The joke
that your grandma told me.
The olive joke?
Yeah.
They told me that.
I
was eating green JD, first time meeting my grandmother. And I was eating green olives with the pimento on the inside, the little red dot on the inside. And she goes, "Do you know what you're eating?" And I said, "Yeah, they're green olives." She goes, "Nope, that's an old lady's cherry, green with envy."
So the first time I met her grandmother, we stayed up all night telling dirty jokes.
Love her.
And she made me blush,
Love
which
her.
is
Miss her.
hard to do.
Miss her. Yeah, it would have been, yes. Yeah, so it would have been my grandma and grandpa's birthdays this month too. So I had a coworker. We were talking about Thanksgiving and everything. Just, hey, what do you do on Thanksgivings? And one of them said, well, we had to, my grandmother would make the turkeys every year, and she passed that tradition on to my mother. Well, this year it's passing on to me because my mother made a big mistake last year and she's banned from making the turkey. And I was like, whoa, what did your mom do? She's like, well, we found the wedding ring in the turkey.
Oh, shit.
What? She's like, yeah, her wedding ring came off while she was stuffing the turkey and she didn't notice it was gone. So she baked it with her wedding ring inside, baked the turkey for 5 hours with her wedding ring inside. So when I guess one of the husbands, one of the children bit into the stuffing, he got the ring and broke his tooth. So she's
well, at least they got the ring on the way in and not the way out.
So she's not allowed to make the turkey anymore because she sent someone to the doctor. So apparently, if you send someone to the hospital, you lose your privileges.
I don't know.
And their family.
In her defense, I lost my ring.
You have a rubber ring.
Washing my hands at the hospital.
True, that's true.
And I had no clue that it was gone for hours.
It was a diamond ring, so
mine wasn't a diamond ring. Mine was a rubber one. So,
Dennis wants to know how you make ham with or without cloves, pineapples, cherries, etc. I make mine differently. One, I don't bake my ham. I put it in a slow cooker. I use pineapples with the juice, brown sugar, maple syrup, and bacon. I don't use cherries. I don't use cloves because I don't like the taste of clove.
I've never tried it with. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't like it with cloves.
I want to try it
because I don't like clove. So
I don't know if I like cloves or not. I don't think I've had them enough to really form an opinion.
Well, I'm not making it with cloves this year.
So I have no clue. So you ready for your next Thanksgiving trivia? Excuse me.
Fine.
I'm sorry for coughing.
Give it to me.
Did you know that a Thanksgiving fuck up is what made TV dinners?
No.
So Swanson, the brand of turkey that everybody knows, right?
Yes.
An employee there that did the logistics, the ordering, I guess he put the decimal point in a wrong place and ordered 240 tons of turkey.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So to help get rid of it all, they processed it and they cut it into slices and froze it and sold it. And that's where the TV dinner came from. And think about how many times have y'all had a Hungry Man or a Lean Cuisine or whatever, even a microwave pizza. You know, all that spawned from somebody's screw up.
Well, thank you. You know what? I actually like the ones, the cheapo TV dinners that have the turkey in. I like the cheap Salisbury steak. Those.
Believe it or not. Like,
you know what's so funny? I was like, I want to make a homemade Salisbury steak. So I was looking at it. Man, I couldn't find a good recipe, but I will. Or if someone has one, send it to me. I need a good recipe for Salisbury steak. Homemade style.
I can't remember the last time I had Salisbury steak.
So I want to make it myself because that's who I am. I want to make my own gosh darn Salisbury steak. Boom.
So Dennis brings up, he's the Medina Training Annex Dining Hall at Lackland is opening for the first time since COVID for Thanksgiving dinner for vets, retired military, cash only. I was actually stationed at Lackland, which is in San Antonio, Texas. And after the fact, when we moved about an hour and a half away from San Antonio.
That might be too much.
For several years, we would go and buy a fuck ton of turkey and ham plates and take them to
we did
until one year I did it and there was just zero what's the word I'm looking for?
Appreciation?
Yeah, no appreciation from the people.
It was like,
we would take it to all the people working the gates overnight.
And they were so appreciative. They were like, because they weren't with their families. They were, working on Thanksgiving. So they really appreciate it. And one year they're like, okay.
Yeah, they were just like, whatever. And then
just
would just be like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, you know what?
We took time away from our families.
I called one of the supervisors that I knew was working that day. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I went and brought turkey dinners to all these people. It was several $100s that we spent on these meals. I'm like, man, and they just didn't give a shit. And yeah, he agreed that the generational change of just
Yeah, they're give a darn broke. They broke.
so you know what? Fuck you guys.
No, stop. Be
Y'all are the
nice.
reason I don't do nice
Be
things
nice.
anymore.
You know what? But I was thinking the other day, it has nothing to do with Lackland. Thanksgiving is the one time when someone says they're making turkey that they're like happy about it. Because like if I bring home like turkey bacon, turkey sausage, turkey burgers, JD's gonna be like, what the ever loving fuck is wrong with you? But Thanksgiving, I'm like, I'm making turkey, and he's like, praise Jesus. And it's really funny to me because it's like that is literally the only way you can make turkey, and JD's like happy about it.
Oh yeah, turkey bacon, get the fuck out of here. That's gonna cause marital problems. Let's see. Aaron says, if you want to eat excellent easy turkey, you can get 1 oven bag, 1 turkey, 2 bottles of Italian seasoning, inside and out. Bake as instructions per size. So if you're looking for a way to cook a turkey,
Go for
there
it.
you go. Hilton says when buyers Shoemake and I deployed after September 11th, we stashed 2 turkey MREs for 3 months to have Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Man,
that's actually it's so sad but so sweet at the same time.
Yeah, all 3 of
That
which
is-
all 3 of those names there were guys that I served with in the Air Force. They were
God
all
bless y'all, man.
they were all
God
canine
bless y'all.
handlers, really cool people. But yeah, 2 of the 3 I still keep in touch with.
And
to
I'm
this
so
day.
glad you brought that up. Like everyone needs to be appreciative that can spend time, even if their family are a-holes, and even if you're having a terrible time. I want you to be appreciative of that time you get with them. There are so many people who are working in the medical fields and they're overseas serving our military that are working law enforcement,
On oil
front
rigs.
line, oil rigs, just trying to provide for their families and can't even be there for Thanksgiving. So just make sure you show that appreciation and, be respectful and don't be like on social media complaining about having to spend time with your families when other people would, trade anything to spend time with even the family they hate, So just remember that.
So Fermunda Cheese says JD suck balls. I have no fucking clue who that is.
The Thunder from Munda?
Yep.
What the hey?
Fermunda.
JD suck balls. Wow. Wow.
Thank you for that insight.
Is it that
appreciate
dude who's been giving you rude ass comments? Probably.
Oh my god.
JD's got a hater.
I wanna
JD's got
I'm gonna read this.
No, you're not. No. You can read it on another episode. This is a Thanksgiving episode, and that is not showing thanks.
Oh, I'm totally thankful for this conversation.
No, we're not doing that. We're moving on. Do you want my next Thanksgiving joke?
Yes, let's hear it.
What kind of cup does a turkey use?
Let's see if I can figure it out. What kind of cup does a turkey use?
What kind of cup does a turkey use? 3.
I have no idea.
A goblet.
Oh, Jesus.
I love it. No? Okay.
That's horrible. So I'm trying to figure out who's saying
He says
Katie suck balls.
Nope. So we probably know Thunder from Munda. Probably.
I have no idea.
Maybe not.
Nope. Oh man.
Oh my God, you're playing our show on our show.
I want to find out who the fuck is saying that.
Oh, here, let me look at
So Hilton also said that his boy just left the house and so is on senior airman, which is E4. It's the 4th rank in the enlisted ranks for the Air Force on Sunday. So congratulations.
God, congratulations, and gosh darn it, tell him we appreciate him serving on.
It's kind of cool seeing him following those footsteps.
That's right, Mark. It's a mom joke. Dad jokes are a thing. Why can't mom jokes be too? Don't care.
Because dads are generally funnier. It's inherently just better.
You call me the hot and funny one on our show. And now you're calling me the turkey that you can stuff your shit in. So I don't know which one's.
Hey.
Pretty sure that's not a compliment.
Do you mind when I stuff my shit in your turkey? Yeah, that awkward silence means she's agreed.
Yes, I absolutely mind it. I mean, you should totally do it again to remind me if I like it or not, just in case, because tastes change with age. So maybe you should just keep trying it. And maybe eventually I'll like it. Right? That's how it works. No? So it says, so wait. What is that? Oh, I know who it is.
No, that's Pogo. That's got to be Pogo.
It's Pogo or Mogo because they're talking about a crawfish party, unless it's like the Mastersons or something. You think so?
Yeah, that's Pogo.
And yes, we are getting one. You already built up our hopes. It's too late. You have to have one.
So Pogo, for Thanksgiving, get fucked.
Suck his butterballs.
Yeah. So what do you think of this Buffalo Trace we're drinking tonight?
It tastes like honey and lemon. No, it's good. It's good.
A good whiskey.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
like it. It's a very tame whiskey.
It's not really, I mean, yeah, it is, because it's not like it's completely diluted, so, and it's good. It's got a nice little flavor with everything else. Nope, canceled it. You are not canceling it. I'll show up at your house. I'll get your wife drunk before sundown, and then we're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring over a bunch of Fireball.
Oh no.
Yeah, and pizza.
Oh my God. And then we're gonna have sex outside your house. Do you have to watch the video later?
Yep.
We're gonna do all of the things that are not allowed at the Pogo parties.
Yeah, you can get
all
fucked.
of the things.
So for everybody watching, you're just gonna have to just deal with that shit talk for a moment. The next turkey trivia. Only male turkeys gobble.
Really?
Yep. So it's just the toms.
Is that true? Because they always said that cats don't talk to each other, and our cats are loud as fuck, and they talk to each other constantly. So.
Oh, our cats don't shut up, and
they don't shut the fuck up.
Especially when you're trying to sleep. They are.
Yeah.
They can fucking cats.
Eat a dick?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They can eat the entire bag. Oh, dicks.
I don't know. I'm always like, can we a girl trying to get them to attack JD's penis every time he's about to jump in the shower?
So
I think one time it would be really funny.
Here's one of the most important Thanksgiving questions that you and the audience need to answer. What is your favorite thing to make with leftovers from Thanksgiving?
Pot pie.
Yeah, without even skipping a beat.
You want to know why? I got pie crust so that I can make a pot pie with the leftovers from Thanksgiving. I'm really looking forward to it. So pot pie for me. What about y'all? Pot pie for you? Oh, you don't even know.
I love the pot pies, but you make the pot pies.
Yes, I do.
I'm fighting off a sneeze.
Ooh, you're a sandwich guy though. You take the buns and the rolls, right?
So yeah, I like taking the leftover rolls if there are any, and then cutting the turkey into like tiny little chunks and making kind of like the same thing as like a chicken salad or a tuna salad with the mayonnaise and the relish and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like a turkey salad sandwich. And then just a cold, sounds delicious.
Yeah. And then look, Hilton's on the same.
Ooh, goulash. Mark said goulash.
Turkey. Hilton said cold turkey sandwiches. Mark said sandwich. Mark said goulash.
Damn it.
Pogo said, I have a retard cat. I do. His nickname is Robert Downsy Jr. because I'm pretty sure he has Down syndrome.
Their cats can't have Down syndrome. They don't have enough chromosomes.
I know.
I had to look it up because I thought he was mentally challenged too.
Yeah,
cats can be mentally challenged. They can't have Down syndrome. We found out.
Let's see. Dennis says, "Oh my God,
excuse me. I'm trying to get the damn.
Excuse me.
God bless you. God bless you."
So Dennis says, "I heard turkey goes sour in the fridge if you keep it more than a week." Well, we don't. It never lasts a week in our house. So
because we've never made the turkey at our house. That's why we have never hosted Thanksgiving.
No, but we've been sent home.
Turkey is going to go in everything. Everything. Like I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with turkey. It's going to be in everything.
Hey, I would actually go for that.
Are you high?
Not right now.
No, because that would be illegal. Actually, you get piss tested like all the time at work. God bless you.
God bless. I'm sorry to keep sneezing, folks. Oh, yeah, we get pissed. You are not a recognized part of the crew until you've had your first piss test for having an accident. Like, my first piss test at work was because I ran the forks of the giant Skytrack forklift into the bumper of an 18-wheeler.
God.
So
no more piss tests at work. No more.
And then I thought I was going to have another one for punching a hole in the wall of the bag house, but luckily I didn't have to pee for that one. With the forks of the forklift.
You know when I had to pee in a cup? When I got hired.
When you got hired.
That's about it. I I don't know. I can't imagine having such a massive. I mean, there's massive things that happen at work, but no one has to pee in a cup for it. So I don't know. Nothing like that. Then again, I haven't driven into a wall or ran over somebody. So I don't know.
You will.
Not at work.
You will. Hilton says a northern thing, but open-faced turkey sandwich covered in crinkle fries. Ooh, and smothered in turkey gravy.
Oh,
babe, we need to make that happen.
Oh my God.
Crinkle fries and gravy. I am fucking down.
Me too. I love fries with gravy, period. But yeah.
My
all of the yeses.
My Canadian side appreciates fries and gravy. That's the only time I'll claim being part Canadian.
Pogo's gonna get banned.
So Pogo again says cats can be mentally challenged. We know JD married one. Man, Pogo, how much have you drank already? Because you're on a
You're cruising for bruising. Thunder Famundo.
So with that being said, I do believe we're going to start closing it down for the night. We're just over an hour into it. If you are traveling for the holidays, please be safe. Even if you're being safe, look out for other retards because there's going to be a lot of people drunk and not being safe.
But have a good time.
But yeah,
happy Thanksgiving. This is a good time of year. Let's enjoy it.
So yeah, definitely enjoy it, but just please be safe. I want to see you around again. I want to, and just remember what the season is for. It's actually for being happy and thankful for what you have, thankful for what you're going to have.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's about it. So please be sure that you like and you share the Southpaw Tilts to Barstool Facebook page. You invite your friends, tell them to agree to the rules. If you want to check out our old episodes, you can check out all of our past episodes on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Chaz Elliott says penis in the comments. I just figured I'd throw that out there. Know why? Just penis is just randomly in the comments.
Just penis.
So with penis, we're going to let you go. Thank you guys. We love you. We'll see y'all next week. Same beer time, same beer channel.
Bye, everybody.